So today is the finale. This is the 5th micro lesson on LinkedIn. And so if you have been following along on all the micro lessons so far, you are now pretty informed and you have some insights into LinkedIn and how to make it work for you, because this is one of the biggest complaints I hear from people. They always say, Rahila, LinkedIn doesn't work. You know, people just post fake job ads and then they just collect resumes and then nothing ever happens. Well, maybe there are people like that. Definitely there must be people like that. But LinkedIn will work if you know how to work it. And that is what we were looking at in these micro lessons. Today is the 5th and final micro lesson. So are you excited? I am, because today I'm going to share with you my Barstool strategy for getting your dream job opportunity. So what is this Barstool strategy? The Barstool strategy basically defines a 3-prong approach to getting your next opportunity. All right, a 3-prong approach. One approach or one strategy is not going to work for you. So even though I keep harping on LinkedIn cannot be your only strategy, especially when you are in full speed ahead next job opportunity mode. Now some of you might be in what I call the ninja stealth mode of job hunting, and what that basically is that you're already employed but you're not actively looking for your next job, but hey, you wouldn't mind if a recruiter reached out to you with an opportunity that could be your dream opportunity. You wouldn't mind that. So it doesn't matter whether you are actively job hunting or you're in stealth ninja mode of job hunting. LinkedIn can serve you well if you know how to work LinkedIn. You know? So today is the 5th installment of our LinkedIn micro lessons, and I'm going to share with you my Barstool strategy. Now I'm sweating really bad because my air conditioning just conked out. Now what is my Barstool strategy? Okay, it's right here. It's right here. Can you see that? Okay, well don't worry. I'm going to explain to you my Barstool strategy. It's basically a 3-prong approach that every job hunter needs to take, whether you are an active job hunter or whether you are in the ninja stealth mode of job hunting, meaning you are already employed in a job and you're not active, but you wouldn't mind, hearing of opportunities or having some recruiters come reach out to you with some nice, enticing opportunities. So what are those 3 stool legs? Okay, so if you imagine a bar stool, right? The bar stool has 3 legs which keep it up. And each one of these 3 legs is critical, right? Because if you take out any one of those legs, it doesn't matter which one you chop off, what's going to happen to the bar stool? It's going to, tilt over. It's going to fall down. And so for your career, in order to stabilize it and keep you visible and to keep you connected, keep those channels open for opportunities as and when they come along, you need to have all 3 components. Can anyone guess? Put it in the comments if you can guess any one of those 3 components of the bar stool. What could it be? So it's a 3-pronged strategy. All right, 3 things you need to do equally. Okay, so imagine a bar stool. Imagine one leg is shorter than the other. All 3 legs are there, but they're all different heights. They're not equal. What's going to happen to the bar stool? It's going to be wobbly. So similarly, your career will be wobbly if you don't give equal time to each one of these stool legs. So take a guess. Hey Salima, welcome. Hey Rashid. Hi, welcome. Can anyone guess? Farzan, can you guess what would one of those legs of the bar stool be? Any guesses? Hi, Tariq. Okay, well, let me give you one hint, or the first bar stool leg is basically, oh God, can you guys see me? I'm sweating so bad. Sweating so bad. I wish I had some towel, okay, to mop me up. Well, let me give you a hint. One of those legs is, I call it the push strategy. Okay, push. And how you can visualize push is all those traditional job search techniques, right? You're applying to job adverts, whether those adverts are in the newspaper, whether those adverts are online on job boards, okay? This is also an important element of your overall job strategy when you want to progress your career to the next level. So don't ignore them, but don't rely 100% on this push strategy where you're literally just pushing yourself, your resume, okay, to these opportunities. You don't want to rely 100% on them because that's the traditional route. And along with you, there are thousands of other people who go on this traditional route in their job search. They use this push strategy. Now, it could be job ads, it could be job boards, or even the third part of this push strategy is going and submitting your resume with retained recruiters, right? So retained recruiters basically have contracts with organizations, and they're continuously sourcing a particular type of employee for those organizations. It could be retained salespeople. It could be, if it's an oil and gas company, they might be retaining some engineers. So whatever that hot position is for a particular organization, they will hire retained recruiters who will continuously source that particular position. So this is still a push strategy, okay? 33% of your overall job strategy, okay, or your career growth strategy should be that you should keep your eyes open and look for opportunities on these types of platforms and keep sending your resume where applicable. All right, so that's one leg. Okay, so I'm not here to tell you that forget about applying to jobs. You should, but that push strategy should only be a third of your overall job strategy. Does that make sense? Yeah, you agree with me? Anyone disagree with me? Let me know. Now, remember, there's 3 legs in a bar stool. So that was one, which is the push strategy. What's the second one? Can anyone guess? So you've done with applying, you've done with sending your resume out and filling out application forms, okay? So you're pushing yourself for those openings. What could be the second leg of the Barstool strategy? Any guesses? Can anyone take a guess? Hey, Khushbat, welcome. Hi, welcome. Can anyone guess? You guys are not guessing. What's wrong with you guys? Any guesses? Well, the second, let me tell you, okay? If you don't want to take a guess, I'm going to tell you because I have to give you all 3 legs, okay, of this bar stool. The second leg of the bar stool and the second component of your overall job search, your growth strategy, should be the N word, networking, okay? Networking. And networking, you do it at multiple levels, okay? It's not just LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one way to network, but you should also have in your overall strategy, you should be visiting conferences, events related to your industry so that you can start to meet people face to face. Particularly if you are in a mid-management to senior management role already and you want to grow, okay, so you're in management, mid-management, and you want to grow, you need to do this. You need to go to these types of conferences and events. If not for the speakers, you go for the networking opportunities where you know people in your industry, okay, will be there. And so you want to kind of meet face to face with those individuals, okay? So conferences, networking events in your industry. Also, when you're on LinkedIn, this networking strategy, you want to start to connect with your target company, organizations, employees, okay? I always tell my clients, my coaching clients, get really focused. Identify your 3 top companies that you would really want to work for, all right? Because you can't network with the entire world. You need to be really targeted in your networking. So that means first identify what your 3 dream or ideal organizations are to work for, and then go on to LinkedIn and look for who would be your peers in that organization? Connect with them. Who would be your potential future boss in that or in those organizations? Connect with them. Okay, so this is LinkedIn. When you are networking, these are the type of people you really want to focus on. Now, obviously, we're adding people randomly on LinkedIn. People send us invites. Go ahead and accept those invites. Keep adding people, but be really focused as well. Don't miss out on your 3 key organizations and peers and future bosses in each one of those organizations. Does that make sense? So that is networking. And a third way for networking, so there's one is events. Second is peers and future bosses that you can connect with on LinkedIn. And the third way is now LinkedIn, there is an offshoot movement for LinkedIn called LinkedIn Local. And basically these are local networking events hosted by local LinkedIn hosts. And guess what, guys? I'm a local LinkedIn host. And local hosts stage or organize offline networking events so that you can meet your LinkedIn connections face to face. So I'm planning on holding a LinkedIn local event soon. So I would love to see you guys at that event. Okay, so we'll probably in a couple of months' time we'll do something for that. Okay, so first leg of the bar stool, do you remember? Drop it in the comments. What is it? It's the push strategy. Second leg of the bar stool, okay, they have to be equal, right? 33 is the networking strategy. So those are 2 legs. Now 1 leg is remaining. Can anybody guess what that third and final leg is going to be of this bar stool strategy? Any guesses? Any guesses? So push, networking, and the third one is pull. Okay? Pull is different from push. Pull means that you start to build your own personal brand and you start to increase your visibility online. It could be on LinkedIn, it could be on Facebook, okay, it could be both, but primarily since LinkedIn is the professional networking platform, you want to make sure you start to build your visibility on LinkedIn. And you want to attract eyes to your profile. You want people to kind of start seeing you and noticing you in their feed in LinkedIn. And so when they notice you, they start to click on your profile and they start to land on your profile page and they start to read into your profile. Okay? Now, this pull strategy also has 3 components. Okay? So I've written it down. The 3 components are, if you want to start attracting eyes, okay, to you, start increasing your visibility on LinkedIn, then the first thing you can do is what I told you earlier. Start connecting with recruiters. Okay, this is how you start to attract eyes to your profile. You got to start connecting with recruiters. Second is you need to post. You need to post updates on LinkedIn, your own updates regularly. And I highly recommend you post at least once a day. In my training program with my coaching clients, I give them entire content calendars, 30-day content calendar, what to post. And all of that content has a specific objective, right? And it's built on the psychology of influence. It's designed to attract those eyes to my clients' profiles. So you need to post. This is part of the pull strategy. You can post short updates. You can post what we call long form updates. You can post stories about yourself. You can post updates on events you're attending. Maybe you're at a conference and you're posting about it. You can even post any accolades you got. If you got a certificate or any type of recognition, post about it. Put up a picture of it, okay? These are what you need to do continuously. Best is 1 update every day at a minimum. Okay, so this post strategy, first, connect with recruiters. Second, post every single day. even write articles. Okay, so LinkedIn is like your website. Okay, your profile is like your landing page. You even have a blog, right? You have a article option that you can write articles. You can even shoot a video of yourself and upload it. So my coaching clients, I teach them how to do all of this stuff. Now, those were 2 things for the pull. The third thing for the pull. Now, this is the magic, okay? You need to every single day like, comment, tag, and share. Okay? What am I talking about? This is all psychology of influence. People who you want their eyes on your profile, you need to go to their posts. You need to go to their profiles. You need to see what they're posting, what they're sharing, and you need to click the like button on it. Okay, why? Because guys, don't you do this? When you post something, don't you like look at your post and you see, oh, did anyone like it? Did anyone comment on my post? And you like kind of scroll and you keep checking. Well, we do it because whenever someone likes or shares or comments on our post, our brain releases a little burst of dopamine, and we get really excited and we feel really rewarded by that, and it's really addictive as well. So similarly, you want to trigger that dopamine rush in people whose eyes you want to attract, pull to your profile by going to their posts and liking them, leaving a positive comment on their posts. Okay, no negativity, guys. No negativity, because people will also see your negative post, and guess how they're going to remember you? They're going to remember you as that person. And guess what? They'll probably not have a good memory of you, okay? And you'll probably kill all chances of ever getting cooperation or building goodwill with that person. And me, if I see anybody, posting some weird stuff on my crap, I just disconnect if I'm connected to them, and I block them. Very simple. You don't want that to happen to you. You want to be associated with positivity. You want to encourage people. You want to appreciate people. Leave some good words on their posts, right? And say what you liked about it or some insights you got from their post so that they remember you in a good way. Okay? Make sense? So, like, comment. You can also tag people. If you find an article or you're making a post that is relevant or really useful to someone who you want to pull towards you, tag them, okay? Or on their post, tag other people so that they see that you're sharing, you're passing their stuff along into your own network. And the last one is share. So there's a share button on LinkedIn. So someone's post, you want to share it, you click it, you share it with your network. And people will see, they will get an update notification that so-and-so liked your post, that so-and-so shared your post, that so-and-so mentioned you in a post. Guess what? And when they get that notification, they're going to check. And they're highly likely, highly probable to click through on your name to check you out, who you are. Okay, guys? This is how we attract the people who we want to become visible in front of to our profile. And so you need to do this regularly, okay? So this is my 3-legged Barstool strategy for taking your career to the next level. All of these 3 legs have to be done equally. You cannot ignore anyone for the sake of the other. If you really want to maximize your speed of career growth and acceleration, do all 3. Okay, so what are all 3? Let's recap. The first one is, what is it? It's the pull strategy. Okay, it's a pull. So if you guys are just joining me, you missed it, watch this on the replay. So pull strategy. Second one is, it's the networking strategy. And the third leg of the bar stool is, it's the pull strategy, right? You want to attract those eyes to you. You want to increase your visibility so that the right people start to see you and they start to remember you in a positive way. All right, guys? So that brings us to the end of our 5-day LinkedIn micro lesson marathon. Every single day I've been giving you some tips, some strategies, a little bit of my own opinion, and I hope that you are able to apply this now into your own practice and implementation, okay? Because guys, strategies and what to do alone is not gonna get you anywhere. This is just information. Information turns into results when you implement it, okay? So go, if you haven't watched all 5 micro lessons, go back, watch them, take the lesson and implement it, because I want you to be successful, okay, in your career. I want you to grow. And all of these micro lessons are based on my experience from the last 19 years working as an HR consultant, working as an executive coach, a trainer, and personally building my own personal brand using these types of tools, LinkedIn, and building my organization's brand, okay? If you're not building your brand, okay, you're not visible, then you will not exist in front of the audience, those eyes of the people who potentially hold your next opportunity. So guys, go back and implement. And for those of you guys who have watched all 5 days, I salute you. Thank you. I could only dream for people like you who encourage me and actually follow my advice and listen to what I say and give me so much respect. I truly appreciate the time that you give me and the time that you spend with me on these types of lives. Thank you guys so much, and till next time, okay? What are you going to do? You're not going to cower, you're not going to compromise, and you're not going to commit career suicide. Commitment. Bye for now, guys.